Okay, we're starting the show. We just got done taking our Thanksgiving pictures, and she's got turkey feathers on her all over. Turkey feathers, like she didn't bring them in from her own house. Turkey feathers.
I probably have a turkey.
She probably, if she did, Zeke would eat the turkey.
He would not. Raven would
Turkey's
jump on.
good.
Turkey is not good.
It's okay.
I don't like turkey, the bird, like that you have on Thanksgiving. I
Right.
don't really like that, but like I like turkey lunch
Processed
meat.
turkey.
Yeah, that's it.
Processed turkey. That's passable, but that's not what the show's about. Maybe it should be. Maybe we should have a turkey show. Actually, we're gonna next week. But
That is this movie was.
Yes.
This movie is a turkey.
yeah, it is. It is.
Ah,
Bluebeard from 1944. Oh my God, we watched it yesterday, and it was like going to the
It's
dentist
killer.
and having a bad experience. Okay, it was not good. Here's the thing we learned though. We did learn from this. Okay, Bluebeard. You know, when you say, "Oh, it's a movie about Bluebeard," this is called Bluebeard. First of all, like me, like everybody else, you think of a pirate. It wasn't a pirate. It wasn't a pirate. Yeah, I got news for you. The guy that played Bluebeard, which was John Carradine, in a lot of the old horror movies, ironically, didn't have a beard, nor was it blue. He had no facial hair at all. It has nothing to do with having a blue beard. That's the weird thing about Bluebeard. Bluebeard means Bluebeard, and Bluebearding basically is either having a series of wives and killing them, strangling them, killing them, or Bluebearding can also be related to having relationships with several women and then pushing them aside. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I
So
love you,
it's
honey, and then
kind of
pushing.
like how a woman is called a black widow.
Yeah, in a
The
way.
man's called a bluebeard.
Bluebeard, yeah. So when they put up the sign at the beginning saying that there was that Bluebeard is on the loose, they don't mean the person with a blue beard. They mean, like we were saying, like a robber, a killer, an attack. You know,
type of person
yeah,
is on the
it
loose.
was a Bluebeard. It had nothing to do with a blue beard. Very, very
Where's your
deceiving.
bluebeard?
Oh God, I forgot to put my Bluebeard on. Maybe on this break I'll go to the Bluebeard. I didn't do the Bluebeard.
you did not.
Yeah, I'm planning on putting Bluebeard on, so maybe when we come back from the first break and you're going to be on your edge of your seat, I'll have somewhat of a blue beard. Yeah. Okay. Talk briefly. We were on the Vortex again on Tuesday, and they showed Satan's School
And we
for
broke
Girls.
the record again
If you want to call it
for
that.
a number of chat people in the chat.
we
That
did-
we've seen.
We briefly hit the
They
25
even
mark.
said it.
We last week we hit the 24 and stayed there a little
No, 23.
23.
Yes.
And
The
then
first
this
time.
week we very briefly we seen
25.
25 hit there just for a second, and then we went back off to 24. We have a lot more acquaintances and friends than that. We have a lot. Okay, she has tons. She has tons of followers. Not on social media though, but well, actually yes, on
Yeah.
social media too. Yeah, she's got tons and tons of people that follow her, and they don't tend to be the type of people that would watch horror hosting shows. That's the problem.
Yeah, no.
My group is much smaller, and they tend to be horror hosts. But horror hosts don't usually want to watch these kind of shows because they've all seen these movies a billion times, and they don't get better with age. They're terrible. Okay, so anyway, we're hoping that Vortex will have us back, and we can. We like the fact that they were showing Wild Women from Wango before they showed us at the 9 o'clock show. We were like 2 in a row, so that was to me that was a big deal. I like that, but
We have a very large rodent in here.
yeah,
Trying to get him out.
Panic the
Go this
bulldog
way.
is in here, and he.
He ain't going nowhere.
I do have the
Go that way.
tripod taped down, but he
There
could
we go.
could
Yeah,
easily
sit there.
still
Sit
knock
there.
it over. Okay, the news of the week that we're all pretty shaken about. I don't know if Patty even knows this. Deza is the one that informed me about this. Funko is going out of business.
Oh, God,
Yes.
they got a lot of
Yes.
my money.
Yes.
That
we,
one
we
year.
have Funkos in containers and Funkos stacked in the bedroom and Funkos everywhere. When we go to cons, there are so many booths that
they've been
just
done to
have
death.
walls of Funkos because they've bought so many and thought they were going to turn around and make money, and the market was oversaturated. Now, they made every kind of Funko under the sun, and the sun's full now. So that's about it for Funkos. But let's get to the Bluebeard movie. It's only 72 minutes long. And how long is that in hours used?
Isn't that like an hour and 70 what?
2.
An hour and 12 minutes?
Oh my God, she got it. I did not think she could get it.
I didn't think she would either.
I have to do math at work all the time now.
I
with
was
the
like,
truck
is
and
she
everything.
gonna get this?
I didn't think she'd get it. You know, when that bleach blonde stuff seeps into the skull a little bit too many
Yeah,
years.
with me
And
having
math was never your strong
having to do
point.
math at work and figure out hours, I've actually gotten a lot better at
How
it.
she graduated and got by the math thing, we are still to this day.
I'm just bad at math, okay?
It was. It was just. How did she get that far on the thing? She
Yeah,
did,
that's
though.
why
She
I
passed
wrote
that
your
thing.
English paper.
That's just because I didn't want to.
She didn't speak English at the time.
Here's
so,
the thing. I'm
you
a
know.
great reader. I don't want to read books.
I love to read books.
Yeah, I don't read.
Yeah.
Hey, I wear
No.
it proudly.
If they got pictures, yeah, sure.
I
but,
like picture
you know,
books.
Yeah. Okay. The budget was $167,000 back in the day, 44, and John Carradine, he was in so many movies, especially the cheesy horror movies. I heard he got paid close to $10,000 out of that 167. But he was a star. He was a star of the movie.
Yeah, but that was
1944.
1944.
That was big money back then, you know. And this movie was terrible. I'm showing you the best quality of copy I could. There's some of these on streaming channels, good streaming channels, they have worse copies than what you're about to see here. They're terrible. Okay, do I really want to tell you? Yeah, basically, the Bluebeard guy, I'm coughing first, I got dry throat here, Gaston Morale, he's a puppeteer and a painter. You know how puppeteers are. They're all a little bit odd, usually. And I can say that because I was a big puppeteer at one time and we did puppet
But
shows.
These aren't puppets. They're marionettes.
Those are marionettes. To me, puppets
That's
and
not a
marionettes are not the
puppeteer.
same thing. I didn't do marionettes. I had puppets.
Puppets are when your hands.
But they refer to him as a puppeteer. And I don't know if she would have married me at the beginning if I had said, "Hey, baby, I'm a puppeteer." You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'd
I don't
marry
know.
someone if they were a.
I wasn't a puppeteer at the time.
Here's the thing: if I
became a
liked you, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Well,
like there's worse things you could be doing.
Making it sound like puppeteers and Bluebeard and kind of go together. I don't know. But she ends up making costumes
Don't tell
for.
too much.
No, I'm doing the plot. You know, she ends up making costumes for him, and that's how she gets introduced to him inadvertently because she's a dressmaker.
Okay, but who makes costumes for puppets?
Who doesn't?
I feel like
Better
that's
question.
even
Who
more
doesn't?
odd.
Yeah. So we used to do puppet shows at the church and churches. We actually got to go to one of the churches we ended up being at too. But we did different. We would do scenes, and we had very odd puppets in some cases and stuff. It was much more entertaining than the common. Much more entertaining than what you're going to see on this movie too. They sing like a whole.
Yeah, they
like
do
a
like a
whole
whole
song.
scene.
Is it a musical?
No,
No.
just this part, and
think
it's
they
like
just
it's,
needed
it's
to fill
Yeah, they
time.
needed to kill a little bit of time. It was terrible. It was terrible. But
Kill
you're about to watch
time,
it.
Get it?
If you're on YouTube and not on Vortex, if you're on YouTube, I would suggest fast forwarding. Okay, so here we're going to show you the first section. I'm going to step out. Turn my bird.
Turn your bird blue.
Because it's white. It's actually getting hard to see in some photos
Well, you
and
don't
video.
let it grow out at all.
I don't like it to. I
Shave
don't like
the
to.
whole
either.
thing.
No. No, she don't like me shaved, and I don't really like to be shaved. But I don't want to.
You look better with it shaved.
I don't
You
want a
look
big. I don't
younger.
want a Santa Claus beard or anything like
You
that.
look younger.
Yeah, I do look
You
younger.
don't get
'cause
to decide.
I mean, I have some circles around my eyes, but
When you were younger, like your face was very like.
I'm going to be 67 next week, and other than right here, maybe a little bit on the tip, I don't have any wrinkles. I really don't. I don't have any wrinkles. But anyway, we're going to let you see the first section. I'm going to step out and blue my beard. She's going to step out, and I'm going to let the bulldog, I can see him right now. He's sitting at the door. Guess what he wants to do?
Go outside.
Yes, he wants to go outside for sure. And then this show, I'm just warning you right now, because we thought of it being about a pirate, which it is nothing to do with a pirate, we're doing pirate stuff on this show. So if you want to see pirate stuff, talk about pirate-related things, as you can see, Patty, move your head just sideways a second. We got a pirate skull back there with the, you know how you have to have the earring things. I guess those aren't earrings. Those are like dangling from the hair,
it's in
right?
the hair.
Yeah, you know, Captain Jack Sparrow and stuff, you know, and all that stuff. So we're gonna let you watch the first section of the movie, and when they come back, maybe you'll be able to tell that I got a blue beard, and then I can legally strangle, and it's okay because it's on the sign. Okay, all right, here we go. Section 1 of Bluebeard.
Margot, it's only me. Why didn't you answer when I knocked before?
You frightened me, Paul. What are you doing here?
Well, I only came to walk home with you. Don't you realize the streets of Paris aren't safe after dark with Bluebeard still at large?
Johnny, the Bluebeard didn't get you. Where were you? What are you trying to do? Drag me to my grave? Constance, it's already as dark as pitch. Lucille, will you hurry? Do you want us to leave and let you walk home alone?
Coming, Babette. But you needn't have waited for me.
Do you hear her? As if she wouldn't be scared to death to walk alone on the streets these nights. Why do you suppose it is the police haven't caught him?
Whom?
Whom? Why, Bluebeard, of course. Who else is all Paris terrified of?
Oh, Bluebeard. I'd forgotten.
Come on, I want to get home. Now let's stay close together for safety. It's the puppeteer. Hello. Constance here's afraid of her own shadow. When are you going to give the show in the park again?
Perhaps quite soon.
These are my friends, Constance and Lucille. I forget your name.
Gaston Morel.
I always think of you just as the puppeteer. You've seen his puppet shows in the park, of course.
No, I've missed that.
You mean you've missed his wonderful puppet operas? Oh, they're great fun.
I should like to see one sometime.
I should like you to. I haven't been showing my puppets much of late. It's difficult to get a crowd these evenings because of the Bluebeard scare. But if you say you'll come, I'll give one tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? What do you say?
Well,
Of course you'll come. She's afraid of Bluebeard.
Aren't you?
What would Bluebeard want with me?
I should think he might find you irresistible, mademoiselle.
You'll give the puppet show tomorrow night, then?
At the same place.
We'll be there. Won't we, Lucille?
Yes. Tomorrow night.
Without a wedding ring, without...
Marguerite, having been convinced that Faust deserted her, and in a fit of despair, having killed her child, finally found the courage to give herself up. She was tried and sentenced to prison, where Faust, with the aid of Mephistopheles, finds her.
What is the voice of my beloved? My lonely heart responds to his call.
Margarita,
At the sound of that awful laughter, surrounded by demons, I recognize his voice.
Margarita, I've come back to you. Yes, come back to you. And I'll surely save you. Yes, I've come to save you. I'm here. Come, come to my heart.
Pray do not think me bound to have you on your way. No, kind sir, I am not a lady or a beauty, not a lady or a beauty. And I don't need your help to see me on my way.
Take warning, or it will be too late.
It is he, the devil. He's there in the shadows, glaring at us with eyes of fire. Oh, dear Lord, take my soul in your keeping. Holy angels, radiant and bright, carry my soul upon.
We must hurry.
Jeremy, you take over and help the soldier demonstrate the puppets to whoever comes back. I'm going to take up the collection tonight. Thank you. You like the show?
Very much.
Thank you. I created the puppets myself.
Did you make the costumes?
Well, I designed them. Why?
Lucille's a modiste, so it's natural she's interested in clothes.
Modiste. Do you think you can make some new costumes for me?
Oh, well,
Come backstage. Let me show you the costumes.
Now, if that was a woman, you wouldn't need no string to make her talk.
How do you make the eyes move?
Oh, the eye. Oh, that's very simple. You see these two strings here?
You like my little people, huh?
Very much. They seem quite real to me.
They're all likenesses of people I've known.
Mephistopheles, too?
Yes, the evil one, too. Among other things, he's also my business manager.
And Marguerite. Is she a friend of yours?
She was.
Was?
Yes, unfortunately, she met a tragic ending.
She must have been very beautiful.
They say you'll show me how the puppets work.
Let's get out of here until these people leave. They'll be asking endless questions. I can't talk with a lot of people around.
I should think in your business you like crowds.
As a puppeteer, you mean? As a matter of fact, I prefer creating puppets to performing them.
You make them act so well. But there's something in your voice that made me feel you'd suffered.
You're very discerning.
It's your Marguerite. The memory of that tragedy, isn't it?
Partly.
And you're keeping the tragedy alive deliberately, aren't you?
Why,
If you wanted to forget it, you could create a new puppet. One that would remind you of someone else. Someone who might make you happy. Is it much trouble to create a puppet?
It takes time. First I make a sketch,
A painting? Do you paint too?
enough to get the effect. Do you know you have very lovely eyes? Truthful eyes. Would you let me make a puppet in your image?
Would you like to?
Very much. Let's see.
Are you trying to decide how you'll paint me?
No. I'm not going to paint you.
Lucille! Lucille!
You better go with him. You better stay close to...
But your Marguerite costume. Don't you want me to make it for you?
As you please. Where's Renee?
Oh, looking for you.
Oh. Was she difficult?
Well, the way she always is when you avoid her.
She comes back, tell her I'm looking for her.
Which you won't be.
Of course not. Good night, Lucille.
Good night. You picked up a little something?
What? Oh, you mean some money?
For the musicians, you know.
For musicians, of course.
Oh, my word of honor.
Why didn't you stay at the puppet show?
And watch you flirt with that girl? Who is she?
I don't know. Just a girl.
Another, I suppose, to take my job for a few days. A few weeks. And you think you'll come back to me again?
I think you'd better go now, Renee.
Oh, no, not this time.
Renee,
I won't stand for it.
I warn you. You'll regret it.
Regret it. Gaston, I've regretted it from the start. From the first day I met you.
I didn't ask you to fall in love with me.
No. Then why did you keep telling me you needed me? That I was necessary to your success? What was I to think?
What did you think, Renee?
Gaston, these girls, I've known they didn't mean anything to you, really. Because you always came back to me. But Gaston, what's happened to them?
You think?
Okay, hopefully you just fast forwarded through the first part of Bluebeard. I would like to say in a lot of cases, it gets better. It don't. It don't get better. It don't get better. I don't know if you can tell, but my beard is partially blue. Not up here, because I often go like this, because when I talk too much and too fast, I spit. So it's like, I got to be careful because that rubs off real easy. So we're wearing blue purposely because we're doing Bluebeard today. It has nothing to do with Halloween and stuff like that. This is the only blue I have. Most everything I have basically is black or, you know, except for my Halloween shirts. They got the green and the purple and stuff. I didn't want to wear one of them for this because this isn't really a Halloween show, but that's why we're wearing blue. Patty didn't have any blue Halloween either. Blue and Halloween don't usually go together. Yeah, so that's why we're wearing blue. This is my Al Bundy Married with Children shirt, which we grew up, we raised her on Married with Children, and yeah, and she's got Kelly Bundy's hair, so you know, I mean, better than having buds, I guess. But yeah, so we're not going to talk about the movie right at this moment. We'll let Patty fill you in on section 4, but we're going to talk about a couple things concerning pirate stuff, and of course the first thing you would have to talk about with pirate stuff, we're going to be mostly on this little category here, is Pirates of the Caribbean. Most people like Pirates of the Caribbean. The first movie, Curse of the Black Pearl, was definitely the best movie. You know, the rest of them
I haven't
sort
seen
of.
any of the rest of them.
You haven't even seen number 2 or anything? No. Dead Man's Chest or At
I thought
World's
Pirates
End?
of the Caribbean was okay.
It was okay. It was okay.
I don't like action. I don't like action movies.
It was kind of stupid too, though, and spooky because you know the pirates on the other ship were, and I'm blanking out.
Ghost.
Were you know, you seen skeletons when they got in the light. You seen skeleton, and they were not alive because they took the gold pieces and they weren't supposed to. But yeah, so Curse of the Black Pearl was in 2003. Dead Man's Chest 2006. At World's End 2007. They back to back on that. Then there was a slight yeah, on Stranger Tides come in 2011. Didn't like that as well. I didn't like it World's End too well, but yeah. And Dead Man's Chest, I believe that was when he was like hallucinating and had or it wasn't hallucinating, but all them like snails or whatever picked up the ship and took it to it got weird, okay? And then Dead Man Tell No Tales was the end of that one. I take that back. That hasn't been made yet. I don't know why. No, it has been made. I didn't put the year down. Yeah, that was, yeah. What made the most out of that? It was the second movie. It made $106 million.
Because people saw the first one, so they thought
1 billion, 6 million, I should say. The other one's made. Yeah, I would have guessed the first one would, but it didn't work that way. But and then the fourth one made the second amount. But anyway, because of we're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. Look what I have. I've had this for years. I hope this isn't messing with the camera too much. This is Pirates of the Caribbean revolving lamp. Yes, and I can't think of his name there, and then it says Pirates of the Caribbean. And
Orlando Bloom
Orlando
and Johnny
Bloom.
Depp.
Yes, they both got to, mostly him, got to kiss on Miss
Keira
Swan.
Knightley.
Ooh. But yeah, I like her. Yeah, that's my revolving lamp. I've actually used this in other situations, but not because it was Pirates of the Caribbean. I put it behind certain things to light up certain things because it revolves and it gives a certain effect to whatever I was lighting up. So I used it completely for just a lamp and not really for Pirates of the Caribbean. But I've had this for years and years. Had to show it to you because we're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Didn't use any of Dar's pirate stuff.
What would Dar have pirates?
Dar's whole bedroom was done in pirates when he was a baby.
Tell him.
Dar's whole room was done in pirates when he was a baby.
Where have we heard that before? Yeah, it was. I
actually have my ex-mother-in-law to thank because she said that she would furnish our baby room, our nursery, as long as we didn't have anything with skulls and skeletons in it because I loved skulls and skeletons. I was mad. And I didn't have a theme yet. Well, in her making me mad and thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I love pirates. And it does have skulls in it. So we actually did his whole bedroom in pirates.
And I do actually have a couple of motionettes. I'm going to show you one. And we got it back when Dar was into piratery.
He had a huge pirate flag in his room. There was actually a lot of kid
the
stuff that
skull
had
and
to do with
crossbones,
pirates.
you know, the
So I actually have heard a thing for making me mad because then it made me think of pirates, and his baby shower was in pirates, and it was all very cute. There was nothing satanic about it.
Everybody has to. This is a mask from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've made it into a head because I fill it with foam. I've done that with a lot of things. I put the PVC pipe inside. This was at one time a character in the backyard, in the pirate thing. I actually had a boat in the backyard and I put a sail on. I mean, big. It wasn't a little kiddie boat. It was a full-sized boat in the backyard. Put a sail on it.
Where is the boat? Is it gone?
Yeah.
Because it deteriorated?
It was starting to deteriorate. It was fiberglass mostly. And it was in the way, and we didn't want to.
I mean, literally, there's a boat back there.
We had to take it. We had to saw it apart with the big saws because you couldn't throw it away. It was too big. It was too heavy. We had to dismantle it basically and put it into one of the big trash dumpster things that they come and bring to your house. That's how much we had. We had so much. Yeah, it was just unbelievable. But this is one of the pirates. You can see they got it's one of the, I think it was off of the, what was the guy that was, that he was dead and it was all CG and he had like things that would move around for a beard and yeah, that guy.
I'm
it was
blanking.
It was on that ship, yeah, and it was played by the guy that plays in the underworld movies and the main vampire.
That guy.
Yeah. Just CG to death. And anyway, this is still a mask from that. I'm blanking out on the name.
Me too.
I'm sure at home you guys are all saying, I know exactly. Here's something that you will not see every day. You can hold that up. These are cereal boxes.
Davy Jones. I just looked at the back. I knew there would be
Davy
a name.
Jones. There we go. Yes, these are cereal boxes in pristine condition that I've saved from Pirates of the Caribbean. And the years are old.
2007. 2007.
Which means 6.
Yeah.
And same with this, yeah. It's basically, these are 20-year-old cereal boxes that I've kept from Pirates of the Caribbean. And they've just been stored away. They are in perfect shape. And you won't see these just everywhere. Not that you're looking for them, but I've collected these two, and they were on sale at the time. And 20 years later, I knew I'd be putting them on a horror hosting show. I just knew it. I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones. But yeah, and it had to do with Dar liking pirates and everything like that. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show you in this section. I don't want it to go super long in this section, but we'll let you go and watch part 2 of Bluebeard. Can you see my Bluebeard? I hope I didn't do this for nothing. It comes right off though. It's washable washable blue marker. But okay, watch section 2 of Bluebeard, and then we will come back and talk about. What are we going to talk about? Oh, this is different. Pirate movies. Okay, all right, come back.
This is the gentleman. Inspector Lefebvre, Gaston Morel.
Monsieur Morel, you saw the body.
It is Renee, all right.
Renée?
Renee Clermont. She's been singing for me in my puppet show for almost a year now.
Oh, I see. Sorry, these are all routine questions. Morel, how did you know the girl was missing?
She was to have rehearsed with me this morning. When she didn't show up, I went to her room. When there was no answer, I got the concierge to let me in. Her bed had not been slept in. I called again a little while ago. She had not turned up. The concierge it was told me that police found another girl in the Seine this morning. Another victim of Bluebeard, so I got worried.
Have you any idea who had a motive to kill her?
I can't think of anyone. She was always so kind.
When did you see her last?
At the puppet show. She left before I did.
You can prove that, of course.
Of course.
You didn't notice if she left with anyone?
No, I didn't. It's always quite crowded backstage after the performance. People come back to see how we pull the strings. Then they slipped away before I knew she was gone.
You didn't by chance notice anyone in the crowd that struck you as unusual?
I'm sorry I can't give you any information that might help you.
We are grateful for your identification, and we will call on you if there's any further way you can help us. Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening.
Reynald?
Yes?
Send for Francina Chiang. Rush her back to Paris at once.
But, Inspector...
At once.
Good evening. You have come to tell me when we will give Faust again?
Now, how can we get Faust again until we find a new Marguerite?
Oh, Mademoiselle Renee is not with us anymore. What a pity. She had a good voice. You have somebody else in mind for Marguerite?
No. I'm thinking of giving a new puppet show.
So?
Yes, something on the order of a ballet with a lot of new costumes.
Oh. What is her name?
Lucille Etienne.
Where do I find this one?
Madame Blanche, Maurice shop.
When do you want her to sit for you?
I'm not going to paint this one.
No?
Definitely not. I merely wanted to make some costumes for me.
That's a new one.
It's a fact. Nothing more. Just to make some costumes for my puppets.
At your studio?
I don't know where she'll make them. I don't even know if she will make them. That's what I want you to find out.
When?
As soon as possible. Oh, and a soldat. There are two girls, friends of hers. I can trust you to exclude them?
My word of honor.
What do you mean breaking in here? We don't admit beggars.
I did not come here professionally. That is, not from a standpoint of my profession. I came here on a very confidential mission to see Mademoiselle Lucille.
I'm Lucille. Did you want to see me?
Oh, yes. Privately. A certain gentleman has requested me to ask if you would do him a great favor.
Who?
Gaston Morel, the puppeteer.
Oh, the puppeteer.
Yes. He wanted to know if you would make some costumes for his new puppets.
Why, yes, I'd be delighted to. When?
Now,
Where is he?
at his studio.
Why, I'll go right along with you.
Yes. He has so many ideas. But one never knows what he will turn up with next. I always hope one day he will make a stoutler after me.
Why, Lucille.
I will run along.
Won't you come in?
So this is where you work.
It is.
The puppets. Did you make them? don't seem very glad to see me.
I'm delighted. These are the costumes. Do you think you can make them?
They're quite good. Did you create them?
Scarcely. They're period.
Oh, why so many?
I'm thinking of devoting more time to my puppets. Up till now, they've been merely a toy, sideline.
To your painting?
Yes. I'm giving up my painting.
Why?
I have my reasons.
Oh, of course. About the costumes, would you like me to make one for your approval?
Take your choice.
This. It's plain to be seen a woman's care is lacking here.
Is the place that dirty?
Oh, like any bachelor quarters.
Give me that.
It's torn.
I meant to throw it away.
It's this lovely material.
It was my favorite.
It needs only a stitch or two.
Throw it away.
Oh, it'd be a crime to. A few seconds will put it right. Why'd you decide not to paint me? In the park after the show, you were going to make a puppet after me. You seemed really interested. Something happened. What?
I can't tell you that.
Did I do something or say something?
No.
Were you disappointed after seeing me more closely?
On the contrary.
And what?
You asked too many questions.
Oh, you don't like being asked questions.
No.
Got something to hide?
Yes.
Good. And suppose I promise not to ask any more questions.
You're very charming. Quite unlike any person I've painted before. I wonder.
Here we are. All fixed. Now you can use it again.
What brings you here, Lamarté?
The police have found the body of the last girl.
Well?
Why must you continue to throw them into the Seine for the police to find?
You know why.
That's the most frightening obsession of yours, Gaston. It has put me to great expense, smuggling your paintings out in France to be disposed of.
You must make enough out of the transaction to be always after me for another canvas. Is that what you're here for now, before you dispose of the last one?
As a matter of fact, I've sold the last one.
Already?
Yes. The Duke of Carignan was in my shop the other day looking for something unusual.
The Duke of Carignan? Don't tell me you've sold it to him.
Oh, he didn't give me any fancy price such as he's noted for. A mere 5,000 francs.
Fool, the Duke of Carignan always exhibits his collections. What if someone should recognize the girl?
The people who attend the Duke's exhibits are not likely to know such an obscure girl.
But his exhibits are public. Anybody can get in. You better persuade him not to show that picture.
That might arouse his suspicions.
Buy it back from him. You said he gave you only 5,000.
I don't think he would part with it.
The girl in that painting was one of Bluebeard's victims.
Victim of Bluebeard?
The fourth, to be exact.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh, this is most distressing.
One of our men on guard here at your exhibit noticed the resemblance and called my attention to it. I investigated, and there can be no doubt it's the same girl.
Most unfortunate.
Most fortunate for us that you happened to buy the picture, because I'm sure that we can count on your cooperation.
Naturally, I'll do anything in my power, Inspector.
Thank you. What do you know about the painter?
Nothing. I bought the canvas largely on the recommendation of the art dealer. Although, of course, I recognized its great merit.
Who was the art dealer?
Jean Lamarté. You know him?
Only by reputation. Lamarté. What did he tell you about the painter?
As a matter of fact, he was evasive on that point. But he did intimate the painter was someone of reputation who executed this canvas under the pseudonym of Albert Garon.
Lamarté. I think I'll pay him a visit.
Don't seem to recall such a canvas. Of course, the Duke buys many pictures, and not all from me, unfortunately.
But this one, he recalls distinctly having bought here. It was painted by one Albert Garon.
Albert Garon? I don't recall the name.
Strange, because he informed me he paid 30,000 francs for it. Because you had told him that someday this painter would be quite famous.
I might have seen great talent in painting. I've frequently backed my own judgment successfully.
Have you, by any chance, any other paintings by this Albert Garon?
I'm sorry to say I haven't. But I have a canvas by another very promising young man, if you are interested.
Yes, I might be.
This way, please.
Thank you.
And this one is very reasonable.
Yes. Yes, it's rather good. But not as striking as the Garon. Do you think you could locate this Garon for me? He might have something else I would like. You must have a record of that painting.
Come to think of it, I do recall that canvas now. A plain dark girl against a bizarre background. An old man brought it in to me one day.
Oh, the painter himself?
No, some old man I've never seen before. He said he needed money.
You happen to know his name?
I paid cash. His name didn't interest me.
Do you happen to know from whom he got the painting?
No. He merely mentioned it had been the family a long time. But why all this interest in Albert Garon, may I ask?
Well, I'm interested in his work. Are you sure you couldn't contact him for me?
I wouldn't have the vaguest idea how to locate him.
Well, I'm sorry, Monsieur Lamarté. Afraid we can't do any business at the moment.
If I knew where to reach you, gentlemen.
Oh, I might drop in some other time.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, and we're back. And we're going to talk about more pirate movies. Okay? Yeah, we're going to talk about, we're going to get to the what we were just talking about on the next thing with your mother. But we're going to talk about a few pirate movies that we've liked or disliked or whatever. We'll start with one that we all liked and we all watched many times. Princess Bride. That really is he is Dread Pirate Roberts.
I don't think of that as a pirate movie.
It is a pirate movie. He was Dread Pirate Roberts, and everybody's seen it a million times. And I know we bought the 25th anniversary DVD of it so that we could see things, new things, and even the Goldbergs even did a show on that. And we're going to talk about the fact of sword fighting and fencing and stuff when Patty comes in here. We're not going to talk about it right yet. Another movie that I have watched, but I don't really remember watching it too well, Hook with Robin Williams.
I saw that.
I have too, but if somebody said, I know the premise of what, but it's like I just don't remember what I watched of that. It's been quite a while ago. And I don't know if you like it, but I do. It's got Wirt Cussel in it. And it's Captain Ron.
No.
You don't like that movie?
No. That's not pirate.
The pirates take over their ship. The pirates were shooting at them.
Oh, that's
it's
just-
nowadays pirates.
Oh, that's
yeah.
lame.
Yeah, it is Captain.
Pirates
no.
nowadays are not nearly as cool as pirates.
Well, as they were portrayed, I don't think it's quite as glamorous as they wanted us to think back then. But of course, Goonies, One-Eyed Willie. They were going for the treasure chest and everything. They themselves weren't pirates, but it was all getting to that ship, and one of her many ex-husbands really was a big Goonie fan, Jason. And he talked about
That's because he is a goon. I mean,
he would be more like
sloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows that. He knows we're screwing around and stuff. But yeah, he was a big Goonies fan. I like Goonies. I don't have a problem with it. The girl was really cool. She didn't turn out to be cool as she grew up, though. She didn't keep the looks. Some people don't. Same with the girl on Monster Squad, the blonde.
She did it?
Oh God, no! I mean, that girl was just absolutely stunning. The blonde, the older one that wasn't a virgin. Yeah, she did not grow up with that same. Yeah, failed. Okay, a couple other movies I'm going to talk about them. Abbott and Costello, Captain Kidd. We're going to be showing Captain Kidd in the months to come, but not that one. That's not in public domain, so we can't show that one. It's just a playoff of Captain Kidd, the movie, and the pirates and stuff, but it has Abbott and Costello in it, so you know it's a little stupider. And then another one of my favorites, right up there, and a lot of people would say, oh, you're comparing this to Princess Bride. As far as what I'm concerned, that's how much I like this movie, and a lot of people say, oh, no, that's crap. Ice Pirates. I really like.
The only thing I know about that movie is they wanted to castrate all the men, and she saved the one guy. That's all I remember.
I really liked Ice Pirates. I've watched that many as a time. I'm blanking out on the girl.
I'm blanking out on everybody in that movie. I just remember that.
I'm blanking out on the main guy. Of course, he died years ago. He was Vegas, wasn't he? That was his show. He was like Magnum PI, but his show was Vegas. Yeah, he was also on Soap. When Soap first started, he was messing around with the mother and the daughter, and saying he ended up getting killed. And that was a little more in the lighthearted way. So stay right here. Don't go away. Right back. I'm walking off camera. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm back. Okay.
We bought this specifically for Dar's room.
Yeah, this is a plaque, basically. We call it a plaque. I wanted to wear
An eye patch?
eye patch. One of us or all, but I couldn't find any eye patches.
One, but it'll give me a headache if I'm just looking.
Well, you wouldn't have to wear it very long. I just wanted to say.
I have an eye patch from when my eyes were screwed up.
Because we always like to say from.
I guess you didn't see that, did you?
Right, from Street Fighter. Yeah,
And he has an eye patch.
Sagat. Yes, so it's kind of something we say. This, I know the hair is gray, but it is Dez's hair. It's very dry and.
Shut up.
Yeah, and so and you're saying, I bet that thing don't work because 90% of your motion sets don't work. It does work.
Do you have the guts to stand up to me?
So it's 20 years old, essentially.
At least.
Yeah.
Step closer.
And the finger moves too.
Trust me.
See, when he says step
I've been
closer.
waiting for you.
Yeah. Now
And we didn't turn it on in Dar's room. We just put it up
and
as decor.
this is usually hanging in our entryway when you walk into our house before you walk into the main part of the house. And it's hanging there on the wall all the time.
Come on. I won't
Do you see the
scare
finger?
you.
The finger. But it works.
Because what baby wouldn't want this in their room?
Dar was brought up in very scary environment, and he is scared of nothing. So it worked. It worked. Just the opposite with her, scared of everything. Yeah, scared of everything. You would think with feet that big, she could run away real fast. But yeah.
Come here.
But this is a Jimmy product, of course.
I just love doing that.
But unlike so many of the motionettes that I keep for years and years and years, this one still works perfectly.
I don't even know where I got that.
I don't know if you bought it brand new either.
I did.
Did you buy it brand new?
I did.
Okay, so yeah, this is a Jimmy product, and it's been around as long as Dar has.
We probably got it around Halloween time because he was born in December.
Yeah,
so,
more than likely.
Yeah.
But it works great, and it's a pirate. We do have that one standing up one that dunks down like that.
Oh, the head?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
The
about.
pirate, we have that one as well. But I thought I'd show you this because it actually works. And it was hanging right there. All I had to do is put in batteries. When I'm done, I'll be taking the batteries out. Okay, because I'm going to hang it back in the entryway. Okay, we'll let you see section 3. Ouch. Section 3. We've got a little dust here. I did dust it, though. Section 3 of Bluebeard, and then we will come back, and I think Patty's going to join us then.
Francine! Lucille! Darling! You darling. When'd you get back?
I'm straight off the train. Oh, what a filthy trip. I had to get bathed right away, even before I could report to the office.
You mean you have to go to the office tonight?
Oh, yes. From the telegram I received, you'd think the whole of Paris was holding his breath until I got back. Was he with you?
He? Who? You know whom I mean. You never told me his name.
Oh, Jacques. No, he was not with me. It was Jacques who sent the telegram.
Francine, it's outrageous. You're never home anymore. That position of yours.
Wait a minute. Remember our agreement? I'm not to interfere in your affairs, and you're not to in mine. But someone for me will simply have to wait.
Good evening. I bought one of my little people for her to use as a model.
Who is it, Lucille?
It's one of my customers.
Since when are you making clothes for men?
For puppets. The puppeteer.
Well, have him come in. I'll stay out of sight.
It's my little sister, Francine.
Oh.
I'm sorry she isn't presentable. I'd like you to meet her.
Tell him to come in and wait. I won't be long.
Won't you come in?
What's the matter? Was he afraid to... Good evening.
Francine, this is Gaston Morel.
How do you do?
Usually better than this. I'll be out in a minute.
I really can't stay. I thought if you had one of the puppets for fittings, they're all pretty much the same size.
Oh, then you want me to go right ahead and make the clothes?
Certainly.
I'd be glad to.
Then, if you'll excuse me. I'm very glad to have met you, mademoiselle.
Happy to have met you.
Good night.
Good night.
Just a customer, eh?
Yes, just a customer.
Well, that's the first time I've heard them called puppets.
Oh, they just came with the puppet.
Oh, sure. To keep it from breaking. Well, he's not bad looking. The one who pulls the strings, I mean.
Oh, Francine. I can't tell you how glad I am. Well, of course, we all are, to have you back.
Thank you, Inspector. Oh, may I present my sister?
Your sister? But you never told me you had such a charming sister.
I'm no fool.
How do you do?
I'm very happy to know you. Really, Francine has told me a great deal about you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, that will be all for the present. But now you must tell me about your success. Won't you sit down? And you? And now we can talk. Tell me all about yourself.
I thought you called me back here on business. About Bluebeard.
Bluebeard. He's a thorn in my side. You seem to be getting nowhere.
What have you done so far?
Here's a complete dossier. I want you to read it when you find time. Up to recently, I had him classified as a painter. But we have questioned practically every art authority in Paris. Yes, Professor Voisin, and even Recamier and down. And now are questioning artist models. But no one seemed to know this man's technique.
Well, I don't quite follow you.
You see, I have the painting that the Duke of Carignan bought. However, it would be much quicker to show you. Would you come along too?
You two go ahead. I'll stay here.
All right. It's only down the hall. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Next model, Hélène Bourreau. Hélène Bourreau. Duke of Carignan, Mademoiselle Francina Cheng.
Delight.
How do you do? How are you, Renard?
Oh, thank you. I'm very well.
Commissaire Deschamps.
Leroy? You are an artist's model?
At the Beaux-Arts.
Will you please study that picture? Have you any idea who actually painted that picture?
No.
You will notice the distinctive style. In what would you say that distinction lies?
In the background.
Exactly. Have you ever known a painter who used that type of background?
No.
Next girl.
Mimi Robert. And so it goes, Francine, with no one seeming to know this painter's work.
Perhaps if I were to question Lamartine.
No. He's too suspicious already. Lamartine is the dealer who sold Duke the painting. I suspect that he knows the painter, but I have no proof yet.
Would you mind questioning a few, Inspector? I've been at it for hours.
Certainly, Renard, certainly. You understand, mademoiselle, you're not here on trial for any offense.
Oh, that's good.
We are merely qualifying witnesses. You are an artist model?
But of course. What do you take me for?
Mademoiselle, that's beside the point.
Right in the courtroom.
I've modeled the greatest painters of France.
Oh, no doubt. But we are only interested in contemporary artists.
And the most famous sculptors, too. You know, of course, the Venus de Milo.
Oh, yes. An historical masterpiece. But surely you're not going to tell us you modeled for her.
Quiet!
I'm the exact duplication of her measurements.
But recently, have you been occupied as a model?
Well, not exactly as a model. You see, since I've
Well,
retired,
mademoiselle,
I've been...
I don't think we need to go into that.
Just one question. Do you know who Albert Garron is?
Albert Garron. But of course.
Who is he?
Bluebeard.
Take a look at that picture. Have you any idea who that painter might be?
Well, when I modeled for Monet...
The question is, do you know who painted that?
No.
Next model.
Florencia Perras.
Listen, I have an idea.
The Duke of Carignan writes, you want a portrait of your daughter, and asks me to help you find a satisfactory painter.
Being strangers here, we naturally look to the Duke, who is a relative, for recommendations regarding a number of things.
My trousseau chiefly.
The Duke is a man of excellent taste.
Yes. Among his paintings, I noticed one that particularly attracted me. The canvas of a young girl against a rather startling background. I was wondering if this painter is available.
What had the Duke to say of that painter?
Unfortunately, we had no opportunity of asking him.
You see, we only arrived in Paris last evening, just before the Duke left town.
Yes, and since we're sailing back to South America before he returns, we had the chance only for a few intimate matters, and I mentioned wanting a portrait.
What was this painter's name?
I couldn't make it out very well. Karoff or Caron?
Garon?
Possibly. At any rate, whoever he is, his flesh tones are superb. It was that which decided me that this is the painter to capture my daughter's subtle beauty.
Please, Father.
Unfortunately, Monsieur Deschamps, I do not know the painter you have referenced.
But surely, monsieur, for a commission, you could look him up. Rather a good commission.
I would know where to find him.
But for a commission of 75,000 francs, you could advertise?
Advertise. $150,000 might make an attractive figure.
Agreed.
But mind you, I don't promise I will have success.
Well, at least you can try. Oh, by the way, let me give you a little something on account.
That isn't necessary. But if I do find this painter, and he turns out to be someone of reputation, painting under a pseudonym, he may not wish to use that name.
Whatever name he paints under does not concern me, so long as he is the painter who did the canvas I like so much.
It's well to have such matters understood.
But it will have to be painted soon. Don't forget, I want to take it with me to South America.
I'll do my best. If I have any good news for you, I'll get in touch with you at once. At the Duke's.
We will be most grateful to you, Monsieur Lemarte.
Thank you.
Why don't you come in the front way?
Perhaps if you paid me my rent, you could dictate which way I should enter my own property.
You've made plenty out of my paintings in the past.
I made a small profit in the past. But do you think I'm going to let you go on living here for nothing?
I'll pay you.
What? What you make with your puppet show?
Oh, I'll manage.
Don't be ridiculous. But I'll make you a proposition. 25,000 francs, if you will do.
25,000?
I might even get you 30.
Oh, that would give me a magnificent puppet show.
A dozen of them.
What's the proposition?
A rich South American wants a portrait of his daughter.
Oh, I thought so. No, I've told you I'm through painting.
And so you can be, for good, after just this one. Think of it, Gaston. 30,000 francs.
I am thinking of it. No, it's too risky. Besides, I've told you I won't paint any more of your girls.
But this is different. This is a portrait, and this is safe. She's leaving almost at once for South America to be married, and she's taking the painting with her.
It's a trap.
Do you think I would run any further risk?
If there's no risk, why shouldn't I paint her at your studio?
My studio?
Yes. The workroom over your shop. That's all right to paint a portrait in.
Why? Yes. So it is.
I paint her there or I don't paint her.
All right. All right, Gaston. You paint her there.
So the shop will be completely surrounded with every possible escape blocked. But how are we to know that this Garon has actually showed up at Le Montes?
We'll give you a signal. The champ can stand at the window and light his cigar. You notice that window at the back of the office.
Station someone that can watch the window and relay the signal.
But don't enter too soon. Give the painter a chance actually to start painting.
That's it. We must have something on canvas as evidence. Perhaps, Francine, you could persuade the painter to demonstrate the background he intends to use.
I'll try, surely. The signal will mean only that the artist has arrived and started painting.
Yes. I'll leave the timing to you, Renard, but remember, you are also absolutely responsible.
He further stipulated that there should be absolutely no visitors, not even you, sir. Rather than risk his outright refusal, I accepted.
Yes, but my daughter...
Oh, you needn't be concerned about me. And I'm sure Lamarté will not object if you wait here and smoke.
Not at all.
Well...
So, if you will be good enough to excuse us, I'll take the lady to our painter. Permitted to work unobserved. He finds it more satisfactory that way. The senorita is here. Are you ready?
Quite ready.
I hope you will be quite comfortable. If there is anything you want, you have only to call down the speaking tube.
Thank you.
The artist understands the need for haste. He's quite agreeable. Therefore, I won't take up any more time.
I think you had better pose me.
I must ask you to do that yourself. The effect will be more individual.
Didn't take you long.
Not too long, I hope.
Our painter was ready?
He has started. So if you don't mind, we'll get on with our business arrangements.
I have brought the cash as you stipulated.
For the full amount?
150,000 francs.
Good. I'll write you a receipt.
Surely you must have done some pictures other than the one I saw at the Duke's. Haven't you?
Pardon?
I say I would love to see some other pictures you've done.
Thank you. Head higher, please.
Have you a match?
Thanks. I don't smoke. But I always have matches with me. I find they frequently come in handy. I've some interesting curios back here. if you would like to look at them. But I wouldn't like to tempt prying eyes.
Okay, you just fast forwarded through 3/4 of the movie if you're fortunate enough to be watching us on YouTube. And because let's face it, I don't know about the rest of you people, but I think everyone agrees. When we watch horror hosting shows, when I watch horror hosting, I do not care about the movie 99% of the time. Especially people like us that are horror hosts, we've seen these movies a billion times.
Yeah, but some people actually like
There's,
these movies.
yeah, but after you've seen them a billion times, you don't want to watch them again. The horror hosting part is what you want to see. Here's an example, though. I like Paul Bear. He's on the NOS network on Sling. And like last night, I tuned in at 9 o'clock. He was showing whatever I can't, Dementia 13. And Paul Bear, he doesn't do this with all the segments, but he comes on, he talks for like 30 seconds, right off the bat, and goes straight to the movie. People don't want to see that. They want to see him. They want to see him talking, doing blame jokes. Stretch that out a little bit. I mean, it barely got started, and we were watching that crappy movie.
No bashing other horror hosts.
I'm not bashing him. I'm saying I want to see him. I want to see the other horror
I want
hosts.
to see more.
I don't want to see the movies for the billionth time that weren't good in the first place. These movies that we're showing.
Yeah, but maybe they like them.
Don't patronize me. They don't like them. They don't like them. The movie we're showing today, best quality, but as far as what we've shown so far, we'll be going on a year in just a few months, but this is the worst quality movie we've shown. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's 1944 and it's terrible. But so we want to see more horror hosting. That's why we do the show the way we do it. Because we're talking about stuff, and we're talking about, and we show stuff. We talk about,
We
don't
just like to talk. We like to just talk.
Yeah, and I'm not on here to how fast I can get to the movie and how fast I can get back. You don't care about the movie. Preferably, I would rather just do a show and skip the movie, okay? Just skip it. And I've done that in the past. I've done it. I'm trying to be more like a horror host. I'm showing the movies. But the movies, most of the time, stink. And let's hear about the people that were in this wonderful movie.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
So John Carradine, which he's the one everyone knows, he played Gaston Morel. Which is the Bluebeard.
And who was he father to?
David Carradine.
Kung Fu.
Yeah.
Kung
and
Fu.
The other,
Oh, really?
what was the other? He had 4 sons that were actors. I didn't recognize the 2. But
They
there's
must not
another
have been
one.
good actors.
No. There was another one too. David Carradine. Yeah.
David Carradine was Kung Fu.
Yes, but there was another one.
He had 2 David Carradines?
There was another one that acted.
I don't know of another one. Oh, David Carradine did a lot
What
of...
was the movie Brooke Shields did when she was a little kid and she was naked and her mom...
Pretty Baby.
Yes, he was in that.
David Carradine,
I know
wasn't
who
he
you
in
mean.
Sucker Punch? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. He
Kill
was in
Bill.
Kill Bill.
No, he was in Sucker Punch. He was the one she would dream about that he was leading them.
No.
I can't remember.
Yes, he was.
Okay, no, don't argue. Let's just
I'm
look
about
it
to-
up.
You
Let's
start
look it
reading.
up.
I'm going to go get my phone.
No, the one that led them out was the bus driver.
That was David Carradine. Do your thing.
It's not.
Anyway, his father died from tuberculosis when he was only 2 years old. He then got a stepfather that was very abusive to him. He ran away when he was 14. They brought him back. He lived with an uncle, and he studied sculpture and painted portraits. He was very
A painter and a puppeteer?
artistic. Exactly. I thought of that. I wondered, did he paint the portraits in that movie? He was arrested.
Oh, crap. You were right.
I know I was. I know
So
David
who
Carradine.
was it?
Scott Glenn?
Oh, yeah, I know who that is.
I know David Carradine.
Urban Cowboy.
David Carradine
Yeah.
is one of my favorite movies. Death Race 2000. I mean, I see his face all the time.
Yeah, doesn't that... Go ahead.
Anyway, he was arrested for vagrancy.
He looks like him. He looks like that Scott Glenn guy.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay, continue. I'm done.
Oh, that makes me
While
feel
in
better.
jail, he got beaten up pretty badly, got a broken nose, and his nose never set
And
right.
it could have been some of
so-
our family that beat him up.
That's-
I don't know.
Not
In
our
jail.
family,
My
your
that
family.
beat him
Oh,
up,
that's
'cause
mine too.
most of-
Dang
yeah,
it.
yeah, I was going to say our family is
But I'll
in
tell you
jail a
what,
lot.
his family would kill somebody for
Yes.
us, just for us asking.
Yeah, just
And you know what? That
maybe
goes
not
a long
even
way.
ask. We wouldn't even have to ask. They do it anyway.
Because
All right.
we're nice.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are. Don't look at me like that. We are.
Anyway, he always played eccentric, insane, or diabolical characters.
Diabolical.
And that was the exact word
I would love
they
to be
used.
called diabolical. I've never been called. I've been called a lot of things by her, but not
Insane.
diabolical.
I say you're
Yeah.
insane all the time.
Well, I would like
Psycho?
once in a while hear diabolical, if you don't mind.
What is the definition of that? You know what? I got my phone here, y'all.
He also was Mr. Gateman on the Munsters.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. One of my favorites, guys. We're gonna
And
be Munstering sometime.
his nickname in Hollywood was The Voice.
He did talk pretty low
Mm-hmm.
like this, and Munster.
So,
Okay, diabolical. Characteristic of the devil, or so evil as to be suggestive of the devil.
Okay, so maybe I'll have to call her diabolical. As long as somebody's getting called it, I don't care.
So yeah, you're just devil. Not
Devilish.
I guess that isn't as exciting.
I guess the devil just doesn't do it for us here. It just doesn't.
all right, Niles Asther. I don't know if I said that right. He played the inspector. He was actually gay.
I didn't look at him like that either.
Yeah, I would have never
A
thought.
lot of times you can look at somebody and their characteristics.
Yeah,
like,
he didn't come
you can
across that way.
say- Perry Mason, though. Who's seen that coming, huh?
In
didn't.
remember, this was 1944. And in 1944, homosexuality had a medical classification as a mental disorder. And that lasted through 1979.
You were mentally disturbed.
I
if
was
you were
20
gay.
years old before that was changed.
I was like-
don't
I was like
remember
3.
thinking that homosexuality was a mental disorder.
I never was brought
when
up
I
that
was
way.
a kid, no.
But
So anyway, in 1930, he had what they called a lavender marriage. And I actually looked that up
Never
because
heard of
I
that
had
one.
no idea what it meant.
Lavender's a nice.
It meant if you're a gay man in Hollywood and you marry a woman so people don't hide you're being
coverage.
gay.
Okay.
He even had a child with her.
Okay, you just took that way too seriously. Okay.
Yeah, so it was like, I never heard it called that.
Lavender is a pretty color, though.
Okay, but that means they had to have had sex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can have.
So is he bi then? Like, I mean.
Oh, you could. You
There
could
are
have sex
gay
with,
men that have had
Yeah,
sex
you can have
with
sex with a girl.
females.
I mean, yeah, you can.
You might not like it, but you can do it, I suppose.
And lavender is a nice color, but
That is a nice
I like
color.
periwinkle.
That sounds pretty gay in
It
itself.
does. I'm sorry.
My favorite
it
color
lavender
is
does, but
periwinkle. What color
periwinkle
is
is
periwinkle again?
It's lavender.
it's a different
It's a shade of purple.
So
It's a
your
shade
favorite
of-
color is purple. Dar's favorite color is purple, and you're the gay purple.
Well, no, I like that. It's not my favorite color.
What is your favorite color?
I don't know.
Black.
Black?
I like
Mine's black.
I like black and I like white.
Me too. I always say
boring.
I do like purple and I like blue, but
I
everybody
like
likes blue.
like as far as
Orange
like
is good.
like I love orange too. Like white, like I like all my walls to be painted white. So like it looks super clean in a house. But clothing wise, I want to wear black.
Yeah. Okay.
Iris Adrian played Mimi Robert. She specialized in playing, and this is how they worded it, hard-boiled girls,
biatches,
glamorous gold diggers, and gangster malls. So in other words, the bad girls. She died in 1994
Here she
due
goes.
to a fall during an earthquake.
That was a
Saved
good
by the
earthquake.
Bell yesterday. See, earthquakes
Yeah.
are
Took the
dangerous.
baby
She took a fall during an earthquake, and 8 months later, she died from the injuries she incurred
was a good
during that
fall.
fall.
Jesus.
Okay, since Patty's in here, we're going to go a little bit longer here. We're going to talk about the fact, me and Dessa were talking briefly about the fact, and we didn't bring it up last time, about the fact people often see sword fighting in pirate movies. Look at the sword fight that took place between Jack Sparrow and
Orlando
Bloom. And that was a very cool sword fight. But pirates didn't fight with swords like that. They had cutlasses. Cutlasses, that thicker blade that curved.
Short.
And, well, it wasn't really short, but it was a curved, thicker blade. It was more of like a blade. Like it was not a sword fighting thing. And on so many occasions, they have to have pirates fight like in sword fighting. And it just wasn't that way. It really wasn't. And the Three Musketeers, I looked it up to verify this, were not pirates. A lot of times people put that together.
They did?
Yeah.
I never thought
they
of them
were
as
royal guards
pirates.
of the French king, and they weren't really pirates, even though in one movie, Porthos was referred to as the pirate. Okay? But he was not supposedly a pirate. And you often hear us speaking of Dar.
Oh, his actual name is D'Artagnan, which is one of the musketeers.
The fourth musketeer.
Well, he was trying to be a musketeer, and he had to fight all three of the...
And he seems to be easier to remember and more in the front than the actual Three Musketeers.
I couldn't tell you what the three
Athos,
musketeers'
Porthos,
names
and
are.
Artemis.
Yes, you are correct.
Couldn't have told you, but D'Artagnan, I knew.
Yeah, and she doesn't spell it like they do.
No, she doesn't use the
D
French
with a
spelling.
thing and
It looks like D'Artagnan. There's a G in there.
And that's what the meaning of that name is. It means you're from D'Artagnan. It's from a place.
Yeah, and it means you're very. It means you have courage.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, we was hoping Dar would get into fencing, which is
You even bought
ironic.
him an epi.
Yeah, he's got a sword and stuff like that, and we were hoping he'd begin. It just didn't take.
Bodybuilder or fencer.
He liked pirates and stuff, and we thought maybe he would be a fencer. He's named after a fencer, basically.
Can you imagine him fencing?
And he's too big now. He wouldn't. He's not light on his feet now because he's a big man. Not a fat man, just a big man.
Did you see the picture he posted of his back?
Muscles.
Yeah, do you know how much he talked to me about the lighting and the cool room they had at this gym? They
looked
had a
like-
posing
especially
room.
for
It was a
posing
posing room with the lighting.
That
Him
looked
and
like
Bryce
a,
went
yeah, Dar
all in.
was
That's
in
cool.
Indianapolis yesterday, and he went to a big bodybuilding gym, other than the ones he goes here.
He said a day pass is $20.
$20. I knew it was $20.
$75 a month to go there. But I said, is it worth it? And he goes, oh yeah.
Yeah, I
mean, they have a
I looked
posing
at the
room.
website. It was more of
There's a posing
it was
room.
for the big time bodybuilders, and Dar's easing that way.
He must be getting more confident because before he would never post
No,
any shirtless
but
or
yeah,
anything.
he posted a picture of him back version, and yeah, we're still hoping to get him on the show.
We might just have to tie him down to a chair.
I'm thinking that maybe she can give him enough money sometime where he'll have to make an appearance because he's obligated financially.
He owes me.
I don't know.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
dead.
know. So, we'll let you see the last part of the movie, and usually the last two movies we've had her come back. We're not having her come back. She's out of here. Just me and her is going to wrap it up. Okay, and we'll let you go, and we'll see you. You'll see her next week. No, yeah, next week, because I was thinking Thanksgiving, but yeah, we're gonna do a show. I'll tell you about that next time. Okay, I'm getting up right now, and she's gonna get up, and we're gonna leave. Ready? Don't look.
I wore this simple dress thinking you might give me an interesting background. I liked particularly the background you gave that girl in the Duke's picture. Do you think you could do one for me like that?
I could.
You have not lighted your cigar.
Eh? Oh, well, I've been smoking a little too much lately, and besides, I got interested in this statue.
Good. Then you won't mind excusing me a moment while I go up and see how our painting is coming on?
By all means, go ahead.
Don't you think we better?
I'll tell you when.
But your shoulders. Can't you straighten up? Not so square.
Well, I've asked you to pose me. I'm quite helpless about such things.
Surely it can't be so difficult for you to be yourself. What's the matter?
Lucille's puppeteer.
Lucille?
So you're Bluebeard.
Who said so?
The Marquis.
Lamartine. And you believe what Lamartine told you? Lamartine. How many others have you told that I painted the pictures you sold to the Duke?
No one. No one.
You're not telling me the truth. And you were trying to sneak out of here, leaving the blame for this to me as well.
No. No. I want it.
So. And you even had it timed, didn't you? You were going to be gone from here when they got in.
He's finished.
Quickly!
Lamartine? Yes. His death certainly isn't going to help us any. Where's Francine?
He took her out there.
What of him now?
We are no closer in capturing him than we were before. Not even that close. Le Marche was the only one that we had to follow. Unless I can find out what happened to that cravat. But I've been all over town, making the rounds at the shops and nothing.
A cravat?
Yes, this one. What's the matter?
You say he used this?
Yes, it's a garrote.
Then you think the owner of this cravat is the murderer?
Very likely. If not, he probably could take us to the murderer. Lucien. Lucien, I don't know how to say this. But you know how I felt about Francine. She's your sister. If I only could make you believe, I will do everything I can. And for you, too.
Thank you.
Now we have something in common, haven't we?
Yes.
Perhaps I should go in.
Please do.
My deepest sympathy.
Is that the cravat I mended for you?
This? Very likely.
What happened to the stitches?
It may not be the same one. I have several alike.
Several.
Half a dozen, maybe, at home in my drawer.
May I ask where you got them?
In a little shop on the Place de l'Église, I think. Why?
I just wondered. It's such unusual material for a cravat.
Yes. Fragile. Would you be so kind?
Would you care to go in?
My interest is in the living. I called chiefly to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Lucille,
I must see you. May I come in?
please do.
Where's the cravat?
Which?
The one I mended for you.
Oh, that. If you must know, I threw it away.
Oh, I wish I could believe you.
You've been through a lot, Lucille. Sit down. Let me bring you something. Some cognac?
Nothing, thank you. Where were you last night?
Right here. Working on my puppets.
The whole evening?
I did go out for a little while.
To paint someone?
Haven't I told you I don't want to paint anymore?
But that merely meant you wouldn't paint me. Why was that?
What good would it do to tell you?
You don't believe anything I say to you.
Why wouldn't you?
As a matter of fact, I was becoming too fond of you.
Fond?
Yes. But it was more than fondness. I found myself falling in love with you. Really in love.
Why should that prevent you from painting me?
Lucille, I'm going to tell you something no other living person knows. Then maybe you'll understand how much I do love you. And why I don't want to paint you. I was a very ambitious youth, Lucille. And extremely sensitive. I almost starved to death as an art student. I didn't mind physical starvation, but there was something in me. A burning ambition striving to paint something really worthwhile, something fine. I worked feverishly at the Beaux-Arts, never seeming to get anywhere. I painted every model who came there, but the canvases all turned out to be one after another, just ordinary. And then, one night, as I was going home to my garret, I came across a girl. She collapsed. I didn't know what to do. My garret was close by. I carried her there. I took care of her as best I could. I had little money, barely enough for my paints. She needed nourishment or she would have died. Somehow I managed to get her the things she needed. Then one day, to pass the time, I began to paint Jeanette. That was her name. Jeanette LeBeau. There was something in her fever-tormented eyes that was almost spiritual. Something that reminded me of someone I'd seen. Then it came to me. The Maid of Orleans. I'd seen the tomb of the Maid of Orleans, and it had inspired me. Then by chance I sold the painting to Lamartine. Jeanette recovered after that, and then one day, without a word, she disappeared. And then one night, Lamartine turned up at my garret with a letter. It informed me that the Academy had awarded my picture, The Maid of Orleans, the prize. It would hang in the Louvre, and I was being recommended for the Legion of Honor. My work in the Louvre. I was almost insane with joy. Quite naturally, I wanted to share my happiness with the one who was chiefly responsible for it, Jeanette. I went looking for her, searching everywhere. At last, I traced her through the doctor I'd called in for her. He gave me her address. I went there. Outside her door, I heard laughter. But what laughter? Then, it was then I really saw her. She invited me in. But she wasn't the same Jeanette. This was the real Jeanette. A low, coarse, loathsome creature. She offered me money. I suppose she thought she could repay me with money. Suddenly, the sight of that Jeanette did something to me. Something indescribably infuriating. I thought that would stop her defiling the image I created of her. Stop her degrading my work. I thought that would be the end of what she could do to me, but it wasn't. Every time I painted again, I painted Jeanette. So I turned to making puppets because I could make them of wood. Because when they became Jeanette, I could take out my fury on them. I couldn't kill wood. There was no money in puppets. At least not enough for Lamartine. I owed Lamartine a lot of money. And only he knew that I'd killed Jeanette. So I had to paint for Lamartine. He wanted pictures of girls he could sell. But again, every girl I painted turned out to be Jeanette. I couldn't prevent it. I couldn't stop myself. Every time I painted her, I had to kill her again. Finally, life came to be nothing to me, not even my own. And then I saw you.
He knew I knew I had found what I'd missed in my existence. What I'd thought I might find in Jeanette and didn't. He knew I saw a chance for fulfillment. I knew I couldn't live my life over again to deserve you. I knew I couldn't undo the wrongs I'd done. But I could prevent further ones. That's why I definitely quit painting once and for all. I decided there must be no more killings for your sake. That's why I couldn't paint you. Now do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Why, Francine?
Francine, I didn't want to kill her. I accepted that one last commission because it would mean independence. There wasn't to be a chance for a slip-up. That's why I was to paint her at La Maté studio, with him standing by. I didn't recognize the girl that came there as your sister until it was too late. All I realized suddenly was she was coming between us, you and me. Cutting me off from you. Wrecking our one chance of happiness.
You think anything could justify her murder?
Anyone seeking to destroy our happiness is a menace. A menace that would have to be done away with. What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do.
You're not thinking of going to the police?
Why not?
You wouldn't do that.
Wouldn't I?
Lucille! You couldn't do that to me. Not you, Lucille. And even if you could, I wouldn't let you. I wouldn't let you turn against me, too. Oh, no, not you, Lucille. Not you.
Smash in the door. Quickly. All right. Let's get...
How did you get here?
I followed you. I saw when you looked at that cravat that you had some idea.
Okay. The movie is over. Hopefully you didn't have to sit through that. I had nightmares about that last night because I sat through that. It was terrible. It was a terrible movie. Yeah, you're gonna see that terrible movies. We've got so many movies coming up. I mean, I've still got, I got like 150 movies that I still have to show. So some of those are not going to be winners. Okay, so you just seen one just there. Okay, Bluebeard. We'll talk briefly. Bluebeard. You can get a Bluebeard body wash and shaving. Different kind of shaving creams and stuff like that. It's kind of pricey. I've seen that online. Also, There is, I'm going to put a very brief picture, if I can remember, of the part of it. There is a Bluebeard's Castle and Resort in St. Thomas Virgin Islands. It's a resort hotel, but there is part of it that looks like more of a castle. It's got more of a white stone, and the windows, picture like window sills and stuff in it, they're all a very bright blue.
Nice.
Brighter than this, a lighter
Nice.
shade, more like this shade here. But it looks really weird in a castle type look, but it's a resort. Yeah. So, of course, you know, it wouldn't be right, because I often talk about Gilligan's Island, because somehow I can always work in Gilligan's
I
Island.
literally was talking about Gilligan's Island syndrome last night.
Syndrome? There's a syndrome?
Yeah, when you watch a movie and stuff happens and you're like, okay, no. Yeah, I kept yelling
Oh,
Gilligan's
that, okay.
Island syndrome.
Okay, you're talking
and of
about
course,
that.
Dar and Mason were getting mad. Dar gets so mad if I don't like movies he likes.
Season 3, I don't remember what episode. Season 3 of Gilligan's Island, there is one called Mutiny, or something to do with mutiny. And he dreams of being a pirate. And he sword fights. And they're sword fighting. He has a standard sword fighting sword that's real thin. The pirates, which are Skipper, Professor, and Mr. Howe, they have a little bit thicker of sword, but they're all straight. But again, we're back to sword fighting, because sword fighting is more, what do? You know, you have to sword fight. So Gilligan sword fights. Mr. Howe is Captain Hook. He's got the hook hand, of course. Skipper is Long John Silver. Long John Silver.
I need some Long John Silvers.
Yeah, he did have the little hat on from Long John Silver's, you know, the cardboard hat. And then Captain Kidd was Professor. So he had to fight all those. Of course, he ended up losing and having to walk the plank, and he died. But that was terrible. Yeah, it was a terrible thing. Okay, so we are going to do another pirate show come summer months. We have a full-size pirate figure. I think he actually still works a little bit, that I can bring in, and we're going to show. But what we are going to show is, and I'm not going to tell you what's in it. You're going to have to wait for a few months to see it. She purchased a treasure chest, full-size treasure chest, many years ago at a like a flea market.
Yeah, and if the creepy guy selling it wouldn't have been checking me out, I would have had to pay a lot more for
Yes.
it. How much I paid? $20?
Yeah, I think
It was something ridiculous.
I think he wanted way more than that, but she talked him down, and
I looked really pretty that day, and he was creepy.
and this is from the outside appearance too. This is kind of a battered looking big. It's
huge. It's heavy.
It's a big chest and stuff. But I'm not going to tell you what's inside it. All I can tell you is it's not treasure. Okay. But there is something inside it that I want you.
And you will not guess what it is.
Probably not guess what it is.
Never.
But we will do a segment on just that treasure chest alone, because that is pretty unique, and it's out in our big shed out there right now, because it's pretty big. I think it's safe out there. But yeah, we will show you that on a future show. I think we're going to be showing Captain Kidd on that show, but we will show you that treasure chest and its contents back then. Okay, before we wrap up the show, I want to show you one more thing, Halloween-wise, that I've collected. Now, these two things here, I don't know what the date is on this, 24. So 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, because it's usually after. So yeah, these are Crush sodas, orange and grape. You can see they've got the ghosts and stuff. That does have something Halloween on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, on one side.
Yeah, on
That's
one
why
side.
I just kept it right there.
Yeah, there too, and then you see grape and that. Okay, these are the older style, or newer style that they had. Crush does not come out with Halloween 2 liters every year. This was the last ones they did, and it's been 2 or 3 years ago. Okay, fine. Okay, you won't see those every day. But what I'm about to show you, these are from like 7 years ago. These are Crush 2-liter bottles, strawberry, grape, and what do you got there? Orange. Strawberry, grape, and orange. And you can see, like on here, the strawberry, it's a werewolf, okay? You see the werewolf hand. What do we got here? This looks like Frankenstein, right?
Yep, and this is Mummy.
Frankenstein, and then the mummy them are the hands. It's kind of hard to see because it's, Crush is like in the hand. These are very rare. I guarantee you wouldn't find hardly anybody that would own any of these. These are 7 years old. Like I said, Crush does not put out these every year. So I've got all 3 of these flavors, okay? And they're Crush. And these are one of my collectible things that I know people have not got. So, and I don't like the fact that the label's gotten kind of wrinkly. It's nothing that I've done. It's just...
It happens?
Yeah, it happens sometimes with 2-liter bottles, especially that are empty and age. They get a little wrinkly, but they're not torn or anything. But that is one of my more collectible things that I actually care about is those Crush bottles, because very odd. You just didn't see those. I got those at Kroger's, not at Walmart. Walmart didn't have them. Walmart didn't have a lot of things. We are going to be talking about Fanta for this year and past years. In future shows. So, so we'll let you go. Hopefully you sort of enjoyed not watching that movie. Next week is my birthday. I know you guys are all...
Happy birthday.
If you're going to send me something, send it now, or it won't get here on time, okay?
I don't have your address. Don't put it on
that's the way it's going to stay, because you're not going to come and kill me for making these shows. I'm not going to... No. I will talk about my birthday and my discrepancies of my age and stuff like that I've said my entire life. No kidding. I'm not kidding. And
He's not kidding.
It's my birthday on the 23rd. And so next week's show, we will be showing Tarzan versus the Green Goddess. And I thought I'd go with that because I used to, when I was young, I would pretend I was Tarzan.
Scrawny little.
Yeah,
scrawny little
scrawny.
you.
Yeah, I was Tarzan.
You were scared of everything too.
I was Hercules. A little bit scared of, not to the point
You were
of
more
view.
not scared of things, but you didn't want to get hurt.
No, I still don't. I
don't
not
want
to
to get hurt
either.
yeah.
But
You've
no,
never had a broken bone, have you?
Yeah, I had a broken finger. I fell off my bike.
Oh, I've never had a broken bone.
I fell off my bike because I was carrying my baseball mitt and I stuffed the ball into the glove thing.
Oh.
And, I had a stingray.
So it was something that was purely accidental.
Yeah, I hit a bump. The baseball came out, got in front of my tire, and I instantly fell.
Okay, what are the odds of that? That's kind of jacked.
Yeah, it was. We were going along, and I fell, and I went down.
Did
and
it hurt when you broke your finger?
Not really. I had to wear one of those things.
Oh, drive me nuts.
But that's the only time. I was probably in my low teens. But yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't, it was like, oh, this will never heal. It healed real quick. But that's what happened to me, and it was because of baseball and not from me being stupid. So we'll let you go. And Tarzan, she's going to have on her leopard coat, and Patty's going to have on her leopard dress that's probably too tight for her, and she's going to complain. Believe me, I looked to see if I could find a loincloth to wear.
You better not. Oh, get out of here. Stop.
But,
Stop. I will not be on the show.
Well, I'm not gonna, so I'm gonna
you.
dress like Cheetah. You know who Cheetah is. I know you do. It was kind of weird, too, that they named the monkey on all the Tarzan shows Cheetah.
That is kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's like, I've got this dog and his name's Elephant.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay.
Yeah, the monkey's name was Cheetah. Yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense. We'll talk more about Tarzan next week, though, on the show. And then we're going to do a midweek show on Thanksgiving. Trying to get a special guest, but I don't know. We have choices of 2, and we'll probably have neither. Okay, so we'll let you go. And
what's that sign for?
This sign was something I showed online that we're going to going live in January 1st, 3 o'clock. We don't have any clue what we're going to do.
We never do.
We don't know what we're going to do for that show. We want to try to go live that day. It's New Year's Day. It's boring, okay? I can't guarantee that I'll moonwalk that day, but it is a possibility. That's on the list of possibilities.
I know Mason's
I might
dying to see
moonwalk
it.
that day. And I did practice the other day in the kitchen.
Are you
I still kind of
serious?
got it a little bit there. I taught Michael Jackson how to moonwalk, so I might do it on the show.
Was the kitchen blinds open? Because
Nobody can see in our window. You're like your mother. Everybody's looking
No,
at it.
because when the blinds are up, you can't see it. That's
If
why I
it's
was
lit.
saying if somebody was
No.
driving by watching you moonwalk in the kitchen.
Unless you're looking at people's feet, they just look like they're backing up. You know, that's all you're really doing. You're just backing up. You're sliding your feet backwards, you know. Anyway, okay, so we'll let you go, and we'll see you next week on my birthday. Surprise me, okay? Show up. Yeah, because people haven't been the last month. It's been really slim pickings, I'll tell you. I don't know what has happened. I did say bad things about YouTube a couple times. I don't know if that did the curse, but yeah. Okay, we'll let you go. So see you next time on, gotta take a breath here, Spook Show Gravy.
Creature feature.
This time we didn't forget the gravy.